Good afternoon. I'm Ben DeVella, joined at the booth by Connor Gorey. Connor, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Ben. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So it's the first round of the Morris County Tournament, and we got a familiar sight today. In the same circumstances as last year, in Morristown, in the first round of the Morris County Tournament, and as the number 1 in 16 seeds, the top-seeded Green Wave host the Pequannock Golden Panthers. In last year's matchup, Delbarton got the 15-3 win. In that matchup, Delbarton's Jared Baldwin and Jack Sheridan led the scoring, each scoring a pair. This past weekend, though, the Green Wave fell short to another top nation-ranked team in Chaminade. How can that loss power them today in their first game of the Morris County Tournament?
Yeah, Ben, their quest to county dominance again. They've been on top so many times, and after a loss like that against Chaminade, just one getting knocked down, got to get back up. So we'll go cover the game after the national anthem.
Yeah, so 8-7 was the final score of the last one between Hanover Park and Pequannock. So, Pequannock obviously gets the win. How can that win power them today?
Yeah, Ben, that momentum, they're riding, close game. They got it done. Let's see if they can get it done against the Green Wave. We'll be back.
Yeah, so Connor, we got some inactives and also some backups playing today. What do you got for us?
Yeah, Ben, so Finn McGuire will take the goal. That's the big change. Also, Pierce Bolger, one of the star attackmen for the Green Wave, will not be playing today. And I expect the Green Wave to put in some backups. Obviously, this is not a game that's expected to be close, and the Green Wave just want to polish themselves and polish their backups so that if the injury does happen, they have a guy that can step right in.
Yeah, and maybe get some backups. Maybe you get a backup goalie and Frankie Zupa come in today. It depends on how the game flows for the Green Wave. But, they're rallied around midfield, and they're ready to get started.
Yeah, Ben, and it's tremendous how good the Green Wave program is. Frankie Zupa, one of the best goalies in the country, and he's one of the backups. It's kind of incredible. But I'm excited to see how this Green Wave team plays today.
Yeah, me too. Trzynski's in on the faceoff. And he's with Shalugo. Trzynski looks like he got the touch on that one. Now it'll go out of bounds.
That's unfortunate. And Ben, with all the backups coming in, I really am excited to see and hoping to see sophomore Pequannock. He's been playing great lacrosse the past couple of days for the Green Wave. He's been a spark plug. So if he gets in the game, I'm going to be excited to see what he does.
Yeah, for sure. I think he scored against Chaminade this weekend, but yeah, he's been getting more and more reps. He had a 3-way split with Trzynski and Menardo against Chaminade. So yeah, his workload's been increasing by the game.
Yeah, Ben, you've played good minutes, then you got to keep getting in the game.
Here's a pass towards the middle, not going to connect there. It'll go out of bounds, and the Green Wave are strong on their opening defensive possession.
Yeah, Ben, but that was more of a self-inflicted wound for Pequannock. If that was a good pass, they actually had a good shot there. They want the Green Wave defense to tighten up a little bit in the inside crease quarters.
Popham will send to McGuire. And now it's Core. Derek Core, the new elected president for the Green Wave this past week. Here's a shot off the mark. Trafford trying to score there.
And Ben, that's unfortunate. That was an easy goal there. Just got unlucky, came off the hands wrong, but the Green Wave are still in good position.
Here's Folk. Now Fodor, and he'll send to Schobel.
And Ben, you got to think about this 27 class. The two players have been incredible, and they got more that are coming in on varsity next year and going to make a big impact. Fodor is the other sophomore that's just been playing great lacrosse the past couple of games.
Oh, yeah. Ron Weber with it. He returned against Chaminade on Saturday. He makes his second straight game here. And that one's going to be blocked up in front. Schobel took the shot. Can't connect. And now taking it up is Denton.
And that was a solid save by the goalkeeper. Believe that would be...
That was Chef there.
Chef there, yep. Great save.
Ron Weber behind the net. In front, here's a shot off the mark. Full closest to it. Delbarton keeps possession here. Folk in front of the net, passes it out. Testa shoots and scores! The Green Wave got on the board first with 9:53 to go in the first quarter.
And Ben expected great offense there by Folk, setting up a wide open Testa. And the Green Wave just can't take this game lightly. They just got to keep going, pouring the scores on before they slow down a little bit and take their time.
Yep. Face-off win there for the Golden Panthers.
Yeah, and Ben, Shalongo, I believe that's how you say his name, he's been great on face-off, 75% face-off wins and 217 attempts. It's really been pretty impressive.
That shot goes out. Rolling to his right now. Pass behind the net. With it now is Brady. Pass in front of the net, intercepted, and going the other way are the Green Wave. Pass to Core. The long stick, taking it up. Passes it to Sheridan. Can't catch the pass cleanly. Now has to ground it. He does. And he'll pass now. And now it's in front of the net. Mahoney scores. Folk with the assist, a heads-up pass, and the Green Wave are up 2.
That was beautiful. And what I'm realizing is that we have a new LSM. Darkor, the newly elected president for this junior class, is now our LSM as star player Will Peticano is not playing today.
Oh, he's in now, I think, yeah. Maybe he took off that play.
Oh, maybe he took off that play. Maybe My eyes deceived me. I just haven't seen him in the game so far, but
No, I think you're right about that. I mean, yeah, he came to practice late. I was in the library getting my studies in, saw he was taking one of his AP exams. But, yeah, definitely, you've seen it. McGuire's in net, the backup goaltender for the Green Wave, getting some other guys some reps. Maybe in other places where you can test a guy like Core, yeah, at LSM. Brady had it. His stick was ripped out. Now Pequannock has it.
it's not a sight that the Pequannock defense want to see. Pequannock with the ball. Folk.
Folk, and he scores. Green Wave up 3 now. 3 goals in the last 2 minutes.
And Betty, just big thing that is going to keep the game close for Pequannock is good defense. And the Green Wave's transitional defense is so well. I mean, it's really hard to score on Delbarton. And so if you keep the game close, it's by stopping them on offense.
Yeah, and that goal tied Folk for the most goals on the team now with 21, shares that title with Ron Weber. Another face-off win there for Schlongo. Shot saved by McGuire. Picking it up here is Puppy, and he'll get out of there. Good spin there to cool things down, and now he has it in the offensive zone. Ron Weber takes the pass.
Schlongo 3-0 on face-offs. Great shot.
There's a shot, and they score again. It's Will Donahue.
That was really nice there, Ben.
I mean, and just a tough start if you're Chef. Not a lot you could have done there. You got Donahue right in front of you. And nobody to stop him. Just has to wait to get the shot.
Yeah, Ben, I mean, it's just so difficult, especially Donahue being a long pull. Just the way it's so difficult to defend that.
Quinault in for the face-off. Tied up. And he'll win it.
And look
Going
at that.
the other way.
The spark plug we said that they needed.
Pass inside. Ron Weber shot too high.
And Quinault seems to be the only person who has won a face-off for the Green Wave so far. And like we said earlier, he could be a spark plug. We expected him to come into the game, and first face-off he takes, it's a great win. It's
For sure.
A really solid player like Schlong.
Folk. Now it's Rodriguez. He'll pass with his Bolden now. Passes inside to Johnson. He shoots, and it's saved by Chef.
Wow, Ben, what a save by Chef. You know, he's been kind of picked on in the beginning of the game. His defense really has not helped him. But, wow, great save, one-on-one with a great player like Johnson. Great defense.
Oh, he loses it. Too many green jerseys were around Romo. Here's a long pass, and it's, Ron Weber can't catch it, but he'll get the grounder. Johnson with it. He'll pass to Folk. Folk shoots, and another save by Chef.
And that's 2 great saves now by Chef. You know, he's really not been the low light of the defense. I know there's already 4 goals scored in the first couple of minutes, but he's really been playing well. It's just the defense has let up too many holes. You know, you can only save so many shots.
Yep. Chef has it. He'll take it all the way up and now pass. Some open running room there, but he'll decide to step back. That was Meany.
And smart play by Chef there.
Pass behind the net. Brady in front. His pass bit off.
Shot.
Trip now.
Ooh.
And that shot is too high.
That was a nice shot there. He had some power on, had a little whip on it, just a little bit too high.
Here's the pass to Tripp, the goal leader for the Golden Panthers. He has 27 on the year. He'll pass over.
Yeah, Ben, the Golden Panthers are young. Their 2 best players statistically are 2 sophomores, so they will have them for another 2 years after this, Ben. They're still underclassmen.
Vischer Yeah, one of those sophomores, guarded by Johnson. Cutting towards the net, now backs off. Pass up top now.
And Ben Pequannock slowing the game down. This could be really good. The Delbarton offense was really fast. Oh, there's a shot there.
I think his stick got hit, so unable to shoot. And knockout gives Delbarton the ball. But what do you think about that possession for the Golden Panthers?
That was a really solid possession, Ben. Sorry to cut you off there, but that was exactly what Pequannock wants to do. Obviously, he wanted to finish with a goal there, but just chipping away, slowing the Delbarton offense down. You know, if you can't stop them, at least keep the ball. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
Yeah. Ron Weber shoots and scores. He takes back the gold title for the Green Wave. And it's a 5-0 game.
And Ben, that shot, the power on the Green Wave shots, they're just so difficult to defend. I mean, you see the whip on that ball that Ron Weber just shot. It's a goal wave's worst nightmare.
I mean, yeah, right in front of, or in that 10-yard vicinity of the net. Open lane to shoot, and he converts. Quinault back in for the faceoff against Schlongo. And Schlongo this time gets the win.
And Ben, he's been playing great. Only one face-off loss against Quinault. And they came back with him. You know, wanted him to be a little spark plug there, and Schlongo wins again.
Samara. Passes. Now it's Tripp, and he'll send over. Samari with it. He shoots off the net. Good angle there by McGuire to force the shot wide.
Ben, it looks like the Pequannock offense is heating up a little bit. So a couple of good shot attempts. You know, they had trouble holding on to the ball. You know, good checks by the Green Wave defense. But now they're getting the ball around, finding good shots. You know, this could be trouble for the Green Wave.
Brady trying to get to work on Pallone, his shot, and he scores. Oh, we're going to have a discussion now. Oh, no, that's a goal. Just didn't hear much celebration. It looked like the rest were coming together. But, yeah, Pequannock gets on the board.
And Ben, Brady, that will be his 15th goal in the season. He is second goal leader on the Pequannock team, and that was a really nice shot there.
Mm-hmm. Again, tough for McGuire right in front of the net. Trzynski can't win the faceoff, and that's been a little bit of trouble for the Green Wave to start the game. Quinault, I think, has the lone faceoff one. Besides the opening one, which Trzynski won, there's going to be a push. It's going to be Pequannock ball. Rolling around, the ball is loose now. Mahoney has it. He'll send to Donahue. He scored today. Passes to Folk. Pass inside to Ron Weber. He shoots and scores.
And Ben, it just looks too easy when the Green Wave get the ball on offense. You know, their defense has been a little shaky so far, but on offense, they're just clicking on all cylinders, silky smooth.
Yeah, I mean, great passes across the board as well. And just responding, a little counterattack, odd man rush, and the Green Wave cash in. .3:10 to go in this first quarter. Delbarton has a 5-goal lead. Trzynski will face Schlauga. And Trzynski wins this one. He shoots off the net. Sheridan back there. Delbarton keeps the ball.
That's a good confidence boost for Trzynski. He took a go at it too, but he's back on the field. He's going to stay on for now. Not going to come out.
Ron Weber will keep. Jasinski comes off now on his Fodor. Ron Weber. Cutting right, shot too high.
Man, he is really trying to take control of that goal lead. He got it back. He's now in the 2-goal lead, and he almost got 3 there. That was another great shot, but just a little bit high.
Yep. Testa. Fodor. Spins, passes. Schobel. Drives in, shot saved off the, I think that was off the stick of Chef.
And it's incredible watching these games. That's just not a shot you see Schobel miss a lot, but you know.
A turnover in their own end. Ron Weber can't consume the pass. And ball goes out of bounds.
And Ben, just silly mistakes by the Green Wave. Obviously, they're leading, and obviously this should be a little bit of a tune-up game, if I will. But just, you know, making sure that you are in tune for when you play the tough teams. Obviously, a tough loss of a Chaminade, and just making sure you correct those mistakes. It's big in a game like this so that when you play a really tough team and they play really tough defense, then you're in sync.
Pass. Pequannock trying to get out of their own end, and they finally will. It's Samare behind the net. Guarded by Donahue. He'll pass. Spinning. Inside pass dropped, and that was a golden opportunity there.
And Ben, that's like the 3rd time we've seen that happen. Obviously, Pequannock making some mistakes themselves with dropping the ball like right there. But the Green Wave defense is letting up beautiful opportunities for Pequannock that just can't happen against some of the tough teams in the county.
For sure. Brady passes. With it now is Heaney. Brady. Pequannock taking their time here. Good catch there by Fisher off the bounce. Now a pass back, and there's another dropped pass. Not on the same page are the Panthers. Here's the pass inside, blocked in front by Garcia. Now he'll go into coverage on Samare. Samare loses him. Shot deflected in front. Delbarton ball. McGuire went back there to get it. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Delbarton up 6-1. We'll be back with the second quarter of action. 6-1's the score through one quarter. To start the second, Phil Minardo will take his first faceoff for the Green Wave and will face a familiar opponent that we've seen throughout the first in Shalungo. Here's a shot right off the bat from Folk. It's going to be wide. Delbarton keeps possession.
And good mojo for Minardo. Big first win. And he just committed to Rochester Institute of Technology. Congratulations to him. Sheridan with the shot. Nope.
No,
Ground ball.
He loses it. I think he got a little held up in the front. Folk right in front. He grabs the rebound out of nowhere and scores. That's a sneaky move by Peter.
And that's what Folk does. He always there with a sneaky move. See him cutting to the net all the time or a tip in. He just knows where to be. He's got great lacrosse IQ there and great goal for him.
Yeah, might want that goal record back, Connor, or try to tie it. He cuts it to 1 now with Ron Weber.
Yeah, Ben, and friendly competition, never hurt anybody. Two great players and going to two great colleges. Middlebury for Ron Weber, and Trinity for Big Ticket Falk.
Delbarton gets another face-off win, so maybe Coach Kovacek mentioned something to them in the huddle.
Yeah, Ben, definitely seems like a new team, inspired group of face-off group. Sorry, and they're looking tough out there.
Testa passes to Baldwin. Baldwin driving in, backs off. Now circling, passes to Fodor. The sophomore dodges, now spins around, passes it. Sheridan tried to catch that one. Awkward move of the stick, but he's not able to. But Delbarton picks up the ground ball. Testa passes in front of the net. Baldwin makes a nice move, cutting to his right, and he scores.
And that's just a beautiful shot, Ben. Jared Baldwin, Lafayette commit, and that was just beautiful. Beautiful dodge, beautiful right overhand shot, and the chef just couldn't find it.
Yeah, Baldwin scored 2 against Pequannock in last year's matchup between the two sides, and he gets his first today with 10:43 to go in the second quarter.
And Ben, looking back at that matchup, Jackson Sheridan did some damage too, so I'm excited to see what he can do. He's on the field right now. I just haven't seen him score a goal yet.
Fighting for it. I think that's Quinault in there. And Donahue's going to come in and get it.
Yeah, definitely an inspired face-off group coming into this quarter. Some bad losses in the beginning of the game, and now they're just dominating now.
Trafford will cradle and pass to Testa. Testa sends over to Rodriguez now. And he'll send to Chase Quinault. Quinault, Lehigh commit for wrestling.
Yeah, Ben, and another thing, the seniors had their official last day on Friday. Now just taking exams, so got to think about how their body might be feeling. It's different feel from going to school every day to only having to show up for an hour, maybe 2.
As Chef grabs that one, do you think, Connor, that's going to help him maybe to get some more sleep in? Or do you think it's more they don't have the same drive that they have waiting and anticipating for the game later on in the day? Do you think it helps them more or maybe hurts them a little bit as they have to get adjusted?
Well, Ben, I don't know about you, but during finals, I do not sleep. I study for a while, but I think it helps. It can help, or it can hurt them. It depends on how the players react, and these are all high-quality, smart players, so I think they take it to their advantage.
Quinault will grab the ground ball, and he'll pass to Gomez. Gomez inside, shot by Testa, scores.
Beautiful shot by Testa. That's the second of the day. And Ben, the winner of this game will be playing the winner of Jefferson versus Randolph, which has already started at Jefferson. Randolph, actually my hometown, Ben.
Yeah, and Jefferson, actually, it looks like they're getting the home game. The two sides both had a bye. And, by the way, that was Testa's 5th goal on the season.
Yeah, Ben, he's been a great player his whole Delbarton career. He just hasn't really got the ball. So many great players for the Green
Oh.
Wave, as Pequannock doing his signature long pull shot. I don't know about you, but one of my fondest memories in the booth with you is the Seton Hall game, his buzzer beater. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Until Jersey Sports Zone took our call.
Yeah, I mean, they took the graphic and then removed our call over it, which was a pretty good call. And that ended up going on Sports Center with 700,000 views. So, I mean, I wasn't too happy about that one. The fact that our voices weren't there as Fodor scores.
Yeah, Ben, you told me how you were not happy about that. Beautiful shot by Fodor. Like I was saying before, you just really got to get the ball to the sophomores. It's kind of a game for them to fine-tune before they go to their first real postseason for that state title.
Yeah, just looking back at that Pequannock shot right there, though, I mean, not a great sight if you're the defense. You don't want to see the Duke commit exercising that pull and then just winging the shot at you. It must be coming in at some blazing hot speeds, Connor.
Yeah, Ben, you got to think that one of the Pequannock players is definitely one of the 700,000 people that saw your call without seeing your call.
Yeah. Anyway, Vischer gets that one. Vischer will pass.
And
with
Ben, the Green Wave have been pouring on goals. Last game, they only scored 15 the whole game. In this game, they already have 10. Basically, not even halfway through the second quarter yet. They're probably going to slow down. Coach Kovacek is probably going to tell them to pump the brakes a little bit, but they've really played impressively today.
Yep. That shot off the mark from Samare. White jerseys moving it around here.
And Ben, on Thursday, if we continue this game up, we will be here calling it. And I'm excited to watch that game. The Green Wave probably going to have some of their starters in, most of their starters. I'm going to see some great lacrosse.
Yup. Here's Quinol. He shoots off the post.
And I know he's dying for that one. He does not have a goal this season so far. It's a senior year. That would have been electric for him.
I mean, just so close. See that ricochet off the iron. As Testa passes this over to Gomez. Now it's Rodriguez. Sheridan will send behind. Quinol, and now it's Testa. Back to Gomez. Rodriguez cradles now. Hits the brakes, backs up, passes to Gomez. Dodges, drives inside, shot. Blocked in front. Oh, and that's got to hurt, Connor. I mean, you see that one go right off of one of the guys in white.
I like that dodge, though, by Colin Gomez, He's an exciting guy to talk to. He's a really nice kid, and really want him to get that goal there. But, yeah, he ate that one, the defender, so that's got to hurt.
Yeah, so, yeah, just not great. Ilbeson will check in for him. Gomez will pass. Plank will send to Sheridan. With it now is Quinol. Trying to stay in, and he cannot. Try to use the tiptoe, but got knocked out.
Unfortunate by Quinol there. I really wanted him to get one. Hopefully he will. Loose ball. Never really picked up the ball. Don't really know what happened there. But Quinol being aggressive, he really wants that goal. You could see it in his eyes.
I mean, yeah, I know he's your teammate, Connor. As he stays on the attack there and just was trying to maybe intercept the pass, but won't work out for him. Maybe he'll get another opportunity later. In the meantime, the Panthers will pass to Brady, and they'll try to cut the deficit to 8 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, Ben, and if I'm Pequannock here, I'm trying to get it to your two best players.
Yeah, it's going to be Vischer and Tripp
Yeah,
with the
so
assistant goal leaders on the team. Both sophomores, but definitely talented for the Golden Panthers.
yeah, Ben Tripp, especially 27 goals on the season. The guy has just found the net very well so far this season. So if you can get him the ball, it's probably going to be a goal.
Yeah. Vischer passes. Samare now spins. Good defense there. It's McSweeney in coverage, making his return. He was injured most of the season. McGuire gets the save. He'll pass to Mahoney, trying to gather it. He does.
But solid shot there. And uh-oh.
Sheridan drops a pass there. He shoots. Don't know if that got deflected or it was just, no, I think it just went wide.
Yeah, Ben, and the Green Wave just settled down a little bit. They have big lead. Just take your time. 4 minutes left. Obviously, most of these guys want to get their first goals of the season or, continue to pad the stats, if you will. But just take your time. No rush. Just
pass in front, too high for Rodriguez. Luckily, Colin Gomez back there. He'll grab it and now passes to Sheridan. Sheridan driving towards the net. He shoots off the top or off the crossbar.
And they're going to call crease violation, Ben. Sheridan just unlucky. He's trying to get that first goal of the game. Just not his day so far.
Nice spin there by Cundiff. Samara. Pass in front goes wide.
Wow, what a nice pass there. I believe in defense there is number 20, Brock Dandridge, which is our starting running back for our football team. He did some damage on the football field, and now he's on the lacrosse field with the Green Wave.
Fighting for the ground ball. Still loose. And it's Bequero coming in and grabbing that one.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Obviously not the star guys for the Green Wave, but you just got to get the ground balls.
Dandridge in coverage here. Now it's Donahue. That shot, and it's a goal.
That was a very nice shot by Donahue. He gets the left side, and he just rips it. And just too much for McGuire to handle. Nice shot and nice goal.
Yeah, so Tripp scores there. Donahue was in coverage, yeah, but that's Tripp's 28th goal on the season.
So it's Tripp. Like I said earlier, got to get the ball to your best player, best goal scorer, and kid's got a good shot.
Trzynski wins the faceoff. He'll pass to Pequannock. He'll pass. Here's Puppy. He'll send it over. Testa shoots high. Looking for the hat trick.
Yeah, Ben, and that was a nice shot, too. Quinault back there.
Here's a pass to Testa from Quinault. Puppy was cutting towards the net. Testa will pass back, though. It's going to be Baldwin with it off the pass from Fodor. And Baldwin collects behind the net.
And Ben, so far, we still see some of the recurring characters in the Delbarton lineup. Bawden, Pequannock, obviously. Schobel's in the game. So we'll see when they decide to take those guys out.
Quinault's pass in front, dropped by Sheridan, and it's going to be taken by Chef again. I mean, it's not just Sheridan, but maybe a reoccurring theme on the offensive possessions from Sheridan, dropping some of these passes.
Yeah, Ben, I think they're just taking it too fast. Not Sheridan alone. It's just,
right.
A lot of them want a goal. And
here you go, Quinault. Opportunity, shot, he scores!
And shout out to Delbarton Wrestling. Great goal by Quinault, my guy. Got a big smile on my face. That was awesome.
I bet he's pumped about that. He had a one-on-one matchup, and he scores to make it 11-2, extending the lead back to 9.
And Mr. Lowe is quite excited about that goal. I can tell you that.
Minardo in for the face-off against Schlongo.
And Ben, a big change I've seen this quarter for the Green Wave is a lot of face-off wins. Another win for Minardo. They've really had the advantage this quarter, which has really been a big change for them.
Pass inside, Donahue scores his second of the game.
And that was beautiful give and go there. Like a little critiquing on Sheridan a little bit. It's kind of odd, but that was a great pass by him and a great goal by Donahue.
Minardo and Schlongo will go back at it again. We're going to have a whistle.
And Schlongo seems visibly frustrated now. He's going a little bit early. He's trying to jump the whistle.
He had his way in the first quarter. Hasn't been too much of the same this quarter, Connor.
Yeah, Ben, the Green Wave face-off group has really been great this quarter. Trzynski really has stepped it up. He had a couple tough losses to start the game, but now he's really dominating as Bernardo just won that face-off.
Rodriguez will pass to Gomez. And yeah, I think Delbarton's really gotten it together on these face-offs, Connor. And it's led for more offensive production as Gomez cradles. He'll pass inside. Oh, just wide. Looking for Rodriguez. Quinault fighting for it. Oh, and Chase Quinault's going to get it. Charging towards the net. Passes it out.
He was scared there. I really think he got a good shot on goal. But great play by him. Great hustle play to box out the defender and scoop the ball up. Great awareness from where he was in the field.
Here is again. He'll pass out to, it's going to be Plank. Plank driving in, his shot high. Looks like he got a little tangled up there, but it's going to be a Delbarton ball nonetheless as Gomez shoots. Oh, and it's going to hit Chef's feet. He doesn't know where it is. Luckily, his defense does. Can't pick up the ground ball. Passes it out, and Testa collects. Testa passes. Rodriguez now. Driving towards the net, and another save by Chef. Who's going to get the ground ball?
Short time, Ben.
2 seconds to go in the half. And the shot's going to go wide at the buzzer. And that's going to do it for the first half. It's 12-2. The Green Wave lead in the first round of the Morris County Tournament. We'll be back with the halftime. Welcome to the halftime report brought to you by Huddle TV. I'm Ben DeVell with Connor Gorey in the booth. Connor, Delbarton's built up a nice lead here, 12-2. About to go into the second half of action. But Pequannock, always still a chance. That's why they play the games. What do they need to do if they want a chance in this one?
Yeah, Ben, the face-off victories really help them control the game and get good opportunities they could just not finish on. If they can keep winning their face-offs like they've done in the past, that would be a big win. Another big win would be capitalizing on the Green Wave's mistakes. They made some errant passes that the Green Wave have recovered, but if they can get the ball back on those type of plays and they can get to fast breaks and fast goals, could maybe come back. And then for you, Ben, I got to ask, if you're the Green Wave and you're in a big lead like this, a lot of your backups are playing, how do you just play smart and settled even though a lot of the backups want to score goals and get some playing time and memories?
I mean, I think it's just saying what you say during any time of game. You don't say, listen, this is going to be a walk in the park. You say, listen, you go out there, you're going to play your hardest, just keep hitting the pedal. That was the phrase I was looking for, and until I tell you not to.
Yeah, Ben, well said.
Because you know how these teams are, especially with Delbarton. Got to be respectful to your opponents if you build up a lead of a certain amount. So.
All right, Ben, I think we're getting started on the third quarter, second half. Excited to get going. I like what you said there. You know, you got to keep your foot on the pedal. If you're Delbarton, you know, you don't want to show any weakness or flaws, but obviously you want to pay respect to your opponent and not pour on the score too much. Yeah,
rain's starting to come down here in Morristown. It's been fluent throughout the last few days. And winning the faceoff is Jesse DeNegri.
And Ben, this is the first time we saw him, and he is another sophomore, another wrestling teammate of mine. And he is get a little bit outshadowed by Pequannock, who's in the same grade, but he's also one of the best faceoff kids in the class of 27.
He'll come off now. And with it is Poink. And so McGuire staying in goal so far for the Green Wave to start the second half, even though they have the 10-goal lead. And with it now is Quinault. He scored today. Now it's going to be Rodriguez. He'll send over to Plank.
And Ben, I think this is what Coach Kovacek told them. Slow it down a little bit. You know, make smart passes, get good looks, because obviously you don't want to pour on the score too much.
Rodriguez will pass. Gomez thought about shooting it. Now he goes back, and now he shoots and scores.
That was a beautiful shot there by Colin Gomez. He found the right time, and he took a great shot.
Yeah, you got the pump fake, take a few steps back, find the open lane, and fire. And 13-2.
He's been looking for that goal all day. I know he's taking a couple shots, you know, a couple good looks there, and finally connected on it. That's got to be a great feeling for him.
DeNegri in there for another one, getting low on this one. Grounder, and yep, it's going to be, oh, that pass way too far. But catching up to it is Vischer.
Good reaction by Vischer there. That was definitely an errant pass, but lucky to not turn the ball over.
Oh, and now they do turn the ball over.
That's what I was going to say. Right as I said that. Announcer's jinx, if you will. They turn the ball back over. And the Green Wave, I don't know what Coach Kovacek's game plan is, but he's definitely going to tell him, slow it down a little bit. You know, be smart, be respectful, of course, and you know, maybe drain the game clock out and come out here with a win.
Kovacek will send to Rodriguez. Rodriguez a dodge, gets out of his own end, and passes. With it now is Gomez.
And Ben, the ref just caught a flag on that, I guess, overhead check attempt by the Pequannock player. I believe he was number 1.
Kieran Brady. He scored today one of the 2 goals for Pequannock.
And Ben, I'm not going to lie, I kind of shocked by that call. I did not expect that to.
Yeah, I didn't think he touched him a single bit. But
and I didn't really think it affected the game, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they saw it.
The stripes.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be Plank pushed to the ground. They only sent one guy to the box, though, right, Connor? Or they sent both?
No, they sent both guys to the box.
Oh, wow. So So it would be a two-man advantage.
Yes, Ben, it will be, I believe. So, two costly mistakes. Kovacek's going on the field to pick up the flag. They called a push on, I believe, 19. Oh, 10 was the one who actually did it, so it was Tripp, the other goal scorer.
Yeah, so Tripp, and it's going to be Heaney both finding their way to the box. It's going to be 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, 2 minutes. They only have Heaney up on the scoreboard up there.
And Quinault let it rip there. Unfortunate that he could not make it, but would have been a second of the day.
Here's the pass, Rodriguez. Migliaccio now. And Gomez sends. Here's a shot off the mark.
And they're going to call that a pass, Ben. Unfortunate for the Green Wave.
I don't think the bench liked that for the Green Wave.
Just having fun, you know. Rainy day. You know, it depends on...
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's really starting to pour now. Inside the shot, and they score. It's Luke McLean.
And, Ben, it's great to see the Green Wave bench going crazy. That's what brotherhood is. That's what they teach you at Delbarton. And just, it's always great, you know. It's raining. You're not playing. You could be a player that plays a lot, and you just, might have a bad attitude. But the Green Wave don't have that. They have really tight core guys, and they just, have love for each other and care about each other.
Yeah, I'm just realizing Olsen's out today. He's not dressed in his Delbarton uniform. But yeah, he's on the sideline. Oh, and Frankie Zupa's checking in for the Green Wave, making his first varsity appearance. It's his junior season. And if you guys don't know, Frankie is my cousin. So definitely rooting for him here.
Yeah, Ben, we heard you get really excited there. I think the whole broadcast shook. I know I sure did. It woke me up. But the rain just slowed down a little bit. It, monsooned for a second, but it slowed down, just like I believe the Green Wave are going to slow down. It looks like the ref are stopping the game right now just to make for the rain. And they're calling it a delay.
Oh, no. And there's going to be thunder. Will Frankie actually make his appearance? Oh, my gosh. Announcer's jinx. Hopefully not. Or hopefully not a jinx. But, yeah, it's going to be a delay here with 8:10 to go in the third quarter. 14-2. Connor, any words that you got before we head to break?
This is a buzzkill. That's all I'll say, Ben. I was excited. 30-minute delay.
So, yeah, we'll step aside and we'll be back with some news updates once we hear about updates on the game. So I just got the information for the delay. So for inclement weather announcement, so due to the thunder and lightning in the area, we are required to clear the stands. So please seek refuge in your vehicles. But yeah, so this delay, it will remain in effect for the next 30 minutes. If thunder and lightning continue, the 30-minute delay clock will be restarted. But yeah, so I think if thunder and lightning continues, we might be done for the day. So, or no, sorry, the clock will be restarted. But yeah, so I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Keep my ears peeled for the thunder, and we'll keep you guys updated. Greetings, folks. I'm Vandavella, and unfortunately, I don't have good news for you guys coming on here to talk. The game's not called off yet, but the clock did get reset at a certain point, so I think we got around 20 minutes left on this timer. It looks like the sun's coming back out and the rain's dying down, but at the same time, there's a chance that we don't come back here, but I'll keep you guys updated on the situation. Another update coming your way. The clock got reset once again. There was another lightning strike. So now we got a 25-minute wait. And, yeah. Yeah. So we just had some more thunder occur. So unfortunately, we're gonna have another 30-minute timer. Again, yeah. So every thunder or lightning, we're going to get a 30-minute timer reset. So yeah, Green Wave up 14-2. By the way, we're about 30 minutes into the delay, and if we come back, and I guess the game would be finished tomorrow if it can't be finished today, but I doubt that. I think we're supposed to get uh, the weather to clear up. We got some sun shining through the clouds right now, but again, we'll keep you updated. 8:09 to go in the third, and we'll step aside. breaking news coming in after the rain delay. It's Delbarton getting the official win. We will not resume play in this first round of the Morris County Tournament. The Green Wave get the 14-2 win over the Panthers, and it was an exciting game to call. A lot of goal scoring, especially for the Green Wave. Ron Weber nets 2, Testa as well. And you can put Folk and Donahue in that category as well. But the Green Wave will be advancing as Pequannock will not. And that's going to do it. The Green Wave get the 14-2 win, and we'll see you next time.